How's it going, guys? My name's NeilBeale. I'm back with some more collectibles. Today, chapter 17, 18, and 19. So, chapter 17, for better or for worse. We're going to begin right pretty much at the beginning of the chapter. When you give Ellie a boost up to the ledge, she drops the ladder down for you. Just at the top there, she'll give you a dialogue. And then once that's finished, turn around at the edge of the cliff kind of face, the edge of the rock, is the first treasure. Okay, so now we're in a little shallow river, and I'm sticking kind of close to to Elena. I'm thinking of The Last of Us here. Sticking close to Elena. She will go ahead, and at the top she will stop, and you can talk to her again for the second dialogue.
Holy shit.
Alright, so this is with the elevator, just before we retrieve the car. So once you get up to this section, you're going to drop down here. This is the treasure number 2. This is where the bridge just broke on us. So once you've picked that up, climb back up, and we're going to get dialogue number 3 and 4. 2 dialogue opportunities here. Ellie will say something. Sorry, Elena. Jesus.
This whole thing is powered by the water wheel down there. It's quite a feat for a bunch of pirates.
There's one.
You should have seen
Wait for that conversation. She'll then walk to the opposite side, and there is conversation 4.
At least I didn't. Well, see, at least I didn't lie again. Well, here's hoping this
Perfect.
one works as well.
Journal entry 1 of 6. So when we drop down here, there's the water wheel. Just take a look at the water wheel. That's all you have to do, and that's the first journal entry.
All right, let's look around.
Simple as
That's
that.
a problem. Gears aren't connected to the water wheel.
You think it's...
Okay, next treasure. Once you've pulled down this structure, you can climb in the room,
How's that?
and then you'll need to move a box so you can climb a bit further up. Before you move that box, simply go out onto the balcony to the left, and right there is treasure number 3. Perfect. So when you've taken out all the men, Ellie will come and burst in, kill a couple of guys. Before you get in the car, just go round here to the cliff edge to get the 4th treasure. Alright, so now we're in the car, making our way towards the big elevator. Before you do that, come to this bit, hop out. We've got a journal note and a treasure. So in this little nice
Probably
house
the
in the
elevator
rock,
keeper.
on the barrel is the first note.
Guess these guys knew something big was going on.
And then from here, simply hop out the back window, and you'll see the 5th treasure. Lovely. Okay, treasure 6. So we're going to go from here, hop back in the car, and we're going to make our way towards the water wheel. We're not going to interact with the lift yet, with the elevator. Get back in the car. Drive round, and the treasure is kind of behind this old building.
Yeah, which means we're due for some disaster.
So we can see a small ledge in between the building and the water wheel. Just here. Climb up, and then there's a little platform behind the house. So we're going to go up here into the house, top floor, and attached to the water wheel, kind of sat on the edge there, is the 6th and last treasure. Okay, next one. So we're going to be inside the elevator, and we're going to have 2 dialogue opportunities, 2 conversations, and these are pretty much impossible to miss because in the elevator there's literally nothing else to do other than talk to Elena. So there we go, 1 and 2, or 5 and 6. And the next journal entry, and the last journal entry rather, is just here. Take a look at the bridge. And then from this point we're going to climb up the rock, and then climb up this rock face. This is kind of like a shortcut. Sometimes when you play this you end up going all the way around, but this is kind of a shortcut. Get to the top of this rock, jump over. Here we go. Now we're going to climb up this rock, and jump over just there. There's a dead pirate guy. He's got the last note and the last collectible of chapter 17. Alright, good stuff. So now we're on to chapter 18. New Devon. 8 treasures, 2 entries, 6 notes, 5 conversations. So right at the beginning, when you first enter the area, we're going to go past that middle pillar that you need to climb up and into the left corner, top left corner. You can see it flashing just there. Treasure number 1. And from here, turn around. You can see Elena. I have to stop doing that. Elena is just there. She will walk into position next to this sign. And this will be the first conversation.
Digna factis recipimus.
There we go.
We received the due
And
reward
then
of our
directly
deeds.
after,
Avery doesn't strike me as the
Elena will
type.
look up at a sign at the
I'm sure
top
he
of
thought he
this building just next to us.
Hodie mecum eris in paradiso.
Dialogue number 2.
Today you will join me in paradise.
Okay, done. So, now we can make our way up this pillar. What we need to do is make our way up that building we were just looking at, but we're going to go, just for now, in the opposite direction.
Just need your help for a sec.
So climb up
Those things
these
don't look steady.
these
They're not.
structures with the
Be careful.
cages. I'm going to turn right, go down here, and then there's this cage just and there's a guy holding on to a knife, I believe, some sort of blade, and that's the second treasure. Treasure number 3. So this big
There's nothing.
water area with the 2 statues, jump straight in the water and go all the way left. And there'll be a small archway. Looks like it maybe used to be a bridge or some sort of building. And that's the 3rd treasure. Turn directly around and we're going to now go for the first note. So make our way up here into this old pirate house. This way's quicker. And we will end up in a bedroom.
Through here. Watch
So
your
go
head.
round the left of the bed. A dead pirate guy.
Ooh,
There is a
someone had
note
in for
next to
this
him.
guy. Oh, another old note.
Lovely stuff. Okay, so now we're going to get the next journal note. The only thing you need to be wary of with this is that make sure Elena is relatively close when you pick this up. Because once you put it down, she will ask you a question, and you need to respond. You need to press triangle to reply, just there. If she's far away, you won't be able to get to her in time to activate the
Okay, guard's a little
dialogue,
strong.
the conversation, so you'll have to restart the checkpoint. So if Elena is lagging behind a little bit, just wait for her to catch up, then get the note, and then you'll be fine to get the dialogue. Okay, so moving on, just next to the waterfall there is treasure number 4. And that's that for that area. You will then have a cool little section where you kind of break a building and you slide all the way down.
Too bad.
So just stay in the pool. No, sorry, it's not even a pool. In the little water area. Elena will talk to you
You?
for
Oh,
conversation
wet
5.
again?
Sorry, 4.
Tired, bruised.
And from this point, we're going to get a treasure. So just next to the doorway, the windowway, whatever it is, that we have to go in. It's in the corner, just to the left of it. Dive down. There we can see it just there. And now we're okay to enter. So we're going to go in and we're going to get another treasure.
I'm right behind you.
Okay, it's here. I got a bit confused. I thought this was a dead end, so I turned back. Realised I've got nowhere else to go. Went back in. Lo and behold, you can climb.
Well, they definitely
Climb
had
up.
the motivation.
You don't
Now we're going to go through this doorway and turn back on
All these houses
ourselves
are underwater except for
to
one.
the right. Right up here,
Exactly.
and behind this settee, there is the 5th treasure. Perfect. Now we're going to get a journal entry. You can see it just there, straight in front. Keep walking in a straight line, you'll see something there, like an old vase.
I'll bet this is from the Gunsway.
Oh, I don't even know what that is. It's like a weird teapot, whatever. And from this point, on this desk, you'll find note number 3.
Oh, what's this? Jesus.
Alright, so after an interesting cutscene, you'll be in this room with these dead pirates. Just onto the corner of the table there is note number 4. And now we have the 2nd journal entry. Just walk kind of into the middle of the table. He'll take a note of what has happened.
Posterity.
And then from this point, exit the room. Turn to the right and there'll be an old fireplace with a kind of a burnt note. Just here. On the floor.
What's this?
Really cool looking note.
May God forgive me.
Lovely. So now we're going to get treasure number 7. We're going to be approaching Henry Avery's house. Don't go in quite yet. Just to the left of the entrance, or the hole in the wall rather, is the treasure just on the windowsill. And now we're okay to enter.
And we are
So,
officially inside Henry Avery's house.
we're going to go in, climb up, and we're going to wait for Elena just to come in. So wait near the entrance. Elena will come in, say
So
something,
why didn't he kill Thomas too? Was he like his right hand?
and you can hit
Yeah, that's
a
exactly what it was.
triangle.
Can you imagine taking orders
Just-
from a paranoid psychopath?
Sounds like my first
Now,
job.
there we go, easy. Last dialogue.
Producer on your TV show?
Okay,
No,
now
my
we're going to get
manager
the
would be
last
really
note.
surprised.
This is part of the
Guess not.
story. You can't get this. You can't miss this, rather. Elena reads it to you. She
Nice.
picks it up, reads it to you, and then she hands it you. So that's the last note. And now we're going to enter this room
Let's go find that passage.
for the last treasure. Simply to the right, we're going to go up a spiral staircase. This was the fastest I could move, by the way.
There's no more footprints. They
I'm not trying to drag the video
Okay,
out.
So where did they go?
Right at the top,
Let's look around.
and at the corner there, on the bend, is the last treasure, and the last collectible of Chapter 18. Okay, Chapter 19, only 2 collectibles, just 2 treasures in this one. Avery's Descent. So this is after the... You have a lot of exploding mummies, and you'll be able to interact with this one here that doesn't explode.
This mummification wasn't...
So just to the left of this guy, you'll drop down a couple of steps, turn around, and you'll see the treasure on the floor. Lovely stuff. Now we've got a flare. This is a section where you can interact with another mummy. Again, one that doesn't explode. And again, we're going to go to the left.
I'd say 4.
Really? 4?
So in here, take a right, we'll see a barrel. There we go, that's the last treasure. This took me a while to pop. For some reason it didn't pop for like 30 seconds. There we go, took about 30 seconds to pop. That's the last treasure. Alright guys, I'm going to be back with one more episode. I'll see you then.